Hey everybody, this is July the 3rd, 2024. I'm in my woods. I just heard that that sound that the energy weapons make, you know, when they show up. The one that sounds like cicadas. And the minute I said something, it stopped. But I'm going to wait and see if it comes back. I want y'all to hear it because you need to know what the energy weapons sound like when they come out. They sound like thousands of cicadas. But it's not cicadas, because if you listen to cicadas and then you listen to this sound, you'll be able to tell the difference between the cicadas and this, because it sounds totally different. Anyway, and also I heard this same sound yesterday while I was in Walmart. I was walking through the cosmetic aisle and I heard this frequency inside Walmart. And instantly I recognized it. I said, that is the frequency, that is the energy weapons. So I looked up and there was this big security camera over my head, and I said, this is coming out of that camera. It's coming from that security camera. They are beaming us inside Walmart. Okay. I haven't heard it come back yet, but I had a little bit of a message I wanted to give right quick. This is going to be a short video. First of all, I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July tomorrow. I hope everybody has a good time with their friends and their families, and, you know, stay safe. Yeah. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about these energy weapons because yesterday was a pretty good day. I mean, they have been hitting me pretty heavy. I mean, now for at least a couple of months. But yesterday it seemed like it was, you know, it seemed like I wasn't being bothered with them. And I thought, well, you know, I didn't feel any of the symptoms or anything, and they didn't seem like they were hitting my ears. And I said, well, maybe they're going to give me a break. So yesterday was started out to be a good day. But then yesterday evening, I was in the bathroom and I saw this light come through the door of the bathroom. It was like a round disc-like shaped light come to the bathroom, and it was shining right on me. And then I saw all these little white orbs popping out of it. It's like it was shooting them out of this disc. And these little orbs started floating around my head and floating around my body, and they followed me into the bedroom. And they got right up in my face. They got right in front of my eyes. And like they wanted to make sure I saw them. And I said, I see you. I see you. I know you're here. I see you, you energy-sucking vampires from hell. I see you. I said, you come against me with these directed energy weapons. You come against me with these frequencies and this radiation and these chemicals and all this harassment. But I come against you with the power and the word of the living God. And I command you right now in the name of Jesus to leave here. Get out of my house. And did you know I saw them vanish? I saw them disappear. And I thought, wow. You know, and I had been in meditation all that morning and been prayed up. So I felt like maybe I had built up enough of the energy, you know, of the love energy inside of me, that I felt like I could speak to the demons. And this is what I wanted to express to you guys today in this video is, if you know God, if you're a Christian and you know God, you have the power and the authority within you to speak to these demons and tell them to leave. You have that power. You have that authority. And they'll leave, especially if you use the name Jesus or God. They have to leave. They'll flee from you. The only thing, though, that the only kickback is if you don't stay in that state, if you don't stay in that state of calm and peace, and you're not generating that love, or you're not feeling that love energy generating inside of you. In other words, you're not in that happy, positive, you know, state of mind with a high vibration, then they can come back. And this is really hard to do because as soon as you you lower your vibrations and you get into maybe a negative vibe, or something happens, then they're going to come back and they're going to start sucking all that energy. They feed off of your negative energy. If you're like when you're sick, you know, and you're down and you're pressed, or if you're afraid, if you're in fear, this is what they feed off of, that negative energy. And buddy, when they hook up to you, they will suck the energy straight out of your body, and they'll make you so sick. You'll feel like you've just been completely drained of all your energy. That's what they do. They're energy vampires. They suck the life out of you. Anyway, then last night, like I said, they left. When I told them to leave, they left. But then last night, when I lay down to go to sleep, and I shut my door, I shut my door to my bedroom, and then I lay down in the bed, and instantly I saw the light coming around the cracks around the door. I said, uh-oh, here we go. They're back. And folks, and I've got a barricade around my bed now. A big one. But it's not working. These energy weapons, they can come through the cracks around the barricade. They're going to find a crack. If they can't find one, they will make one. Anyway, and then all of a sudden I felt like a big cloud of energy just fell on top of me. A big cloud of negative energy, and it started hitting my whole body. I mean, I felt my legs start having spasms. I felt my feet burning. I felt my head. I felt the thumping sounds from the frequencies hitting my head. My ears started ringing. I heard those sharp tones in my ears, and my ears were aching. My eyes were burning. In my mouth, they were hitting my mouth with the radiation. I could feel it. I could feel the radiation being pulsed inside my mouth. My chest was hurting. I was having trouble breathing. It was like a big cloud, a big dark cloud. It just fell over my whole body when I saw them coming through the door. So I got up. I thought, oh God. So I got up out of the bed. I knew I had to get up because I knew that they had the weapons on me. So I got up, I went outside on the porch, and I started speaking to them again. I started commanding them to leave, and they left. Okay, this really works, folks. You can really command them to leave. The only problem is keeping them away. I have not yet learned how to stay in that alpha state like all the time. You know, if I could stay in that alpha state, or that calm and that peacefulness, and just kind of mellowed out all the time, and got that love generating all the time. If I could stay in that state all the time, they wouldn't be coming around me. But see, that's very difficult to do, especially today when you got all the things from the world pulling at you, pulling and tugging at you, and people, mostly family, always pulling you out of your alpha state and getting you agitated and upset and having anxiety and panic attacks. And I'm bad about that. I have a lot of anxiety attacks, and when they hit me, it'll be like right out of the blue. So I have to watch myself. I have to try to watch myself, and I have to control my emotions, because if I get upset emotionally, it's like these demons can. And I don't know how they do it, but it's like you can get the least bit upset about something, and they can enhance that. Like they have a way to hit your emotional state and enhance your emotions, and actually take you to another level of anger and outrage. They can send you into a rage. They can. I've seen it happen with my brother. I've seen it happen with and even myself at times. And they can send you to a place to where you have no control over your emotions. You can't control them. So you have to be careful that you keep yourself at a high vibration, that you're vibrating at a high frequency, so that they can't attack you, because it's when you're in that fear and that anger and that anxiety is when they come and they really take control of you. And it's happening a lot because, as we know, they are constantly working overtime to destroy our physical bodies, our physical lives, every aspect of our physical lives. They're working overtime to destroy us mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. They want everything. They want everything. So you have to watch yourself. You have to know that they're here, that they're lurking around the corner, and they're waiting. They're waiting for the perfect moment to attack you. They're waiting for that perfect moment when you're at your lowest. And then they can move in and take over. And once they take control, you lose control. Anyway, I haven't heard the frequencies come back out. They must know that I'm videoing them. They must know I'm videoing, because they hadn't come back out. But right before I turned on my camera, I could hear that sound of the frequencies. And then they're gone. But I'll get them. I'm going to come back out here another day when they're really, really loud. Sometimes they get so loud. I mean, it messes you up, because you know these frequencies, they can change. They can alter your brain waves with these frequencies. You know, they can mess you up with these frequencies. You might not feel any immediate effects of them, but if they alter your brain waves, later on you may start feeling it. You may start feeling the effects of these frequencies when they hit your brain waves. And sometimes, if I'm in a high state, or especially if you're in a gamma brainwave, they love to hit people or try to catch them when they're out of their gamma brainwave and they're a little bit depressed or upset, and they love to hit them then. And then once they hit you, man, you can go and you can have an anxiety and panic attack in no time. I know I've experienced that. I know what they do. But anyhow, I'm going to come back another day when they're out and get that sound on video so I can post it so people will know what they sound like when they come out and what to look for, because it's everywhere. Like I said, I heard it in Walmart. I also heard it about a couple of months ago. I was at my grandson's baseball game, and I heard that frequency coming from the baseball field. I looked up and it was coming from one of the lights at the baseball field. I heard it loud and clear. I said, that's the energy weapons. They're here on the baseball field right now, and they're hitting all these kids and everybody that's watching them, and the people don't even know what it is. I knew what it was. I kept looking at that light, and I said, you know what, if there's somebody here, if one of these kids on this baseball field have had the vaccine, or somebody in this that's watching have had the vaccine and their body's full of the nanotechnology, it's a possibility they could get sick tonight when they leave here, because these frequencies, you know, when they hit the nanotechnology, they make you sick. It may not happen right away, so you don't, you know, it might be delayed. You might get sick when you get home. It don't happen right away because they don't want you to relate it to the frequencies. No, they want it to just look like, oh, you just feel sick. But anyway, I will get the sound of that frequency and I will post it later on. But that's all, you guys. I just wanted to give a quick video for the 4th of July and let you know that you have the power to command these demons to leave your house, to leave your property now. It's all a matter of staying in that high vibration, and that's how we keep them. That's how you keep them away. You stay happy. You stay happy, because every time I've asked, every time, and I've probably said this before, every time I ask Jesus, because Jesus is with me all the time. If it wasn't for Jesus, I would not be alive right now. Now, some of you are going to believe this and some of you not. But this is a fact. Jesus has been with me every single day of this whole battle, and every single moment. I would not be alive if he was not with me. But every time I ask him, what do I do about this? Or what do I get the same answer. Do not fear. Do not fear. Do not fear. It don't matter what it is. I ask him, I always say, do not fear. He always says, do not fear. Do not fear. So, what that tells me is, if you're in a state of fear, they can take control of you. But if you're in a state of happiness, if you're in an alpha state, in a state of peace and love and harmony, they can't touch you, folks. That's what that means. At first, I kept thinking, I didn't know what he was saying. But I know now he means it's all about your state of mind. It's all about your heart center. It's all about what vibration you're at. This is how you escape the evil, folks. Raise your vibrations. And the toughest thing to do is to learn how to hold this love vibration even when you're being under attack, even when you're being attacked. You got to hold this love vibration at all times. The minute you lose it, they come back. They come back. That's all. I love you guys. Have a great 4th of July tomorrow, and I'll talk to you later.